Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Meraj and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be able to show you guys how to make tons of money doing a method that people probably completely forgot about as a money maker in 2022. It's actually insane how much money you can make by doing this. Today we're going to be talking about runecrafting. I know it's not everyone's favorite skill to train, but just hear me out. You guys can make the most insane GP per hour just by crafting water runes. Super low requirement. I just tested it for an hour and the results I found were absolutely stunning. Quickly before we get into it, let me go over the comment of the day winner from the previous video, which this one's going to be Racing with Waves, learning Caliphate Queen as your first ever boss. Congrats, man. Thank you for the support on the channel. Today's video, I need you guys to comment down below what is your favorite money making method that you like to do yourself. Maybe some people will learn some things. Leave that down in the comment section below with your RSN for a chance to win 10 mil in the next video. Runecrafting often feels like a forgotten skill in my opinion, with a lot of people just dreading to train it and only training it to get to the max cape and then nothing really beyond that, since there's not very many completionist requirements that require it at all. But in 2022, you can make over 20 mil an hour just by crafting water runes. Yes, you heard me right, 20 mil an hour crafting water runes, not blood runes, not soul runes. There's no quest requirements. You know, a higher level definitely helps, but let's go ahead and just get right into that. Let's segue into the requirements. All right, guys, taking a look at the requirements here, the only thing that's required is 5 runecrafting to start crafting water runes. There's a bunch of things that are recommended, but quickly before I get into that, let me go ahead and explain to you what the 5 runecrafting requirement truly means. So I'll briefly flash on the screen now. If you're 5 runecrafting, then you're only going to get 1 times water rune. However, the higher level you go, the more water runes that you get, the bigger multiplier it gets, the more money you're going to be making. With it capping out at 114, which really just isn't optimal because you have to use an extreme runecrafting potion that's not 114 virtual. So in theory, the best that's reasonable is going to be a 6x at 95. I would say if you can get to 57 runecrafting, you're still going to make really good profit, and it's a super low requirement with 57 just taking just over 100k XP to get. It wouldn't take you long at all to meet that requirement. Now let's take a look at what's recommended. All rune pouches from small to massive, 95 runecrafting, 93 summoning for the Abyssal Titan, the pouch protector relic, which is gained through archaeology, double surge, bladed dive, the wilderness sword, and the Nexus mod relic. The archaeology requirements aren't too steep either, with Nexus mod taking 68 and that being the highest one, and the relics aren't too hard to get either. I would 100% suggest getting them before. If you don't know what they do, the pouch protector will just make it so your pouches never degrade, which is really nice, especially for the massive pouch. And the Nexus mod relic, what that's going to do is put you in the center of the abyss whenever you go in, so you don't have to mine and deal with all the abyssal leeches that are attacking you. Double surge is something that can be bought off of the Grand Exchange. Bladed dive can be earned through Shatter Worlds, and the wilderness sword is by completing some of the tasks for the wilderness, the easy through elite. I have the wilderness sword 4, but I do believe just the wilderness sword 1 works just good enough. All right, and flipping over here to the inventory setup / GP per hour breakdown. So we're going to go over what you're going to wear first. The best ethereal outfit you have, obviously the combined outfit is the best. You can actually add that to your action bar and add essence, which is going to make more money per hour. I personally don't have that. Your cape slot doesn't really matter. I have the wilderness sword 4 on along with an Excalibur just to help me be able to blade a dive. You want to wear the demonic skull because you are going to be obviously training runecrafting, which is going to give you double runecrafting experience. And then in your inventory, I've got my rune pouches, my pure essence, and at the bottom right there, that's the power burst of sorcery. So if you don't know what that is, every time you take a sip of that, and if you runecraft and within 10 seconds after that, you're going to be getting double runes. It boosts your GP per hour immensely. It's kind of expensive, but it pays for itself, and you only have to sip it once every 2 minutes. You're going to want to have an Abyssal Titan familiar and fill that with pure essence. And then looking at the action bar here, I've got my first 3 small rune pouches, then my familiar, my 2 bigger rune pouches, and my wilderness sword. You can honestly set it up however you want, but this was just what was optimal for me. Doing this method, you're going to make an absurd amount of water runes every hour and make an absurd amount of GP per hour, 20 mil plus, easy, especially if you hit the recommended. Obviously, like 20 mil is probably like a baseline if you have the high enough runecrafting level and the Abyssal Titan along with the relics. but you can do other things to boost your GP per hour. The lower your rune crafting level and the less things that you have on my recommended list, the less GP per hour you're going to make. So I just want to kind of throw that out there so you don't think you're going to go in here with 5 rune crafting making 20 mil an hour. I would suggest training to at least 56 before trying this method out. Alright, now let me show you guys how to go ahead and do this method. So as you can see, I'm here in the Edgeville Bank. I've shown you what to wear, what to bring, and the Abyssal Titan setup and everything like that. So I've got a preset. Let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. So I've got this preset here with all the small pouches, the Power Burst of Sorcery, and the Pure Essence set up with the Pure Essence and the Abyssal Titan. So we're going to go ahead and load up the bank here, push 1 to get our preset out. And then we're going to push 1, 2, and 3 to fill our small, medium, and large pouch. Push 4 to take from our Beast of Burden. And then push 5 to fill our giant. Then we're going to go back into the bank, push 1 again to get our preset back out. And then push 6 to fill our massive pouch. And then go into the bank again and push 1 to get our preset out. So what we just did was we filled all of our pouches. And we have a full inventory and full Beast of Burden with Pure Essence. Everything's all set up. Like I said, one more time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bank, 6, bank, and then you should have everything filled and should be on your way. So now that is done, I'm going to show you guys kind of the route I take. I like to bladed dive there, surge there, and then you should still have 1 surge once you go over the wall. And then if you see a skeleton, you can greater barge towards it if you have greater barge. Then you're just going to teleport, come around here to the water rift, head in there, make sure to drink your Power Burst of Sorcery if it's not on cooldown, and craft your runes, which will give you 1,080 runes. Just that simple, that easy. It's kind of ridiculous how good of money this is. It's 193k at today's prices. And then you can just push Y or whatever you have it all keybound to, and it'll take you straight back to Edgeville. You can go to the bank, rinse and repeat the process. This might not be the most efficient way of doing this. I understand that. But this is just the way that I do it, and I find it works well. You're still going to get really good profit by doing it this way. So again, you're just going to fill your first 3 pouches, pull from your Beast of Burden, fill your giant, bank to get refilled on essence, fill your massive, bank again so you have a full inventory, and then make the run. And that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. You guys are absolutely insane. We're on the road to 1,000 and even beyond that. We're coming for the golden gnome, guys, and it's all thanks to you guys. Join the Discord if you're interested. We've got a small community of about 80 plus members in there already. It's absolutely insane. We're going to be starting community events soon, which is going to be really fun. If you guys are interested in a community like that, that's non-elitist, non-toxic, and just a good place to chill and hang out with people that play the same game as you, then the link will be the first link in the description. Again, thank you all so much. I am Meraj. I will see you guys in the next video on Monday. Peace.